Atlantic has a long association with the production of South Sea pearls in Broome, Western Australia, and more recently in Myanmar. Myanmar has long been considered as a producer of some of the finest pearls in the world. Atlantic, through its subsidiary, Myanmar Atlantic, operates a world-class pearl oyster hatchery and pearl farm in Myanmar, formerly Burma. The pearling operation was established in 1998 and it's located in the Mek Archipelago area. Myanmar Atlantic operates from a number of farm sites. All sites are located in well-protected and pristine waters. The area is unique by world standards as it's sparsely populated and has no surrounding heavy industry. The farm areas operated by Myanmar Atlantic are all provided with good security. Whilst the company operates from a number of farm sites, Escape Bay is the logistical and operational base. The company has also constructed a state-of-the-art pearl oyster hatchery at Escape Bay. The hatchery consists of laboratories, pumps, filters and larvae tanks, all purpose-built for the breeding and rearing of pearl oysters. Through ongoing research, the company is developing a sophisticated broodstock program to assist with the enhancement of pearl colour and lustre. By manipulation of the water temperature, the female broodstock are induced to spawn. Under controlled conditions, monitored by the company's biologists, the spawning process commences. Sperm from a male oyster is extracted in preparation for the spawning process. One female pearl oyster can hold up to 100 million eggs. Female broodstock are then added to the spawning tank and induced to enable fertilization to take place. The fertilized eggs are then placed in larvae tanks. The spat have high initial growth rates. Microalgae are grown under sterile conditions as a key source of nutrition. Several species of microalgae are grown to ensure the spat have a balanced diet. The algae is monitored to ensure it can provide the spat and larvae with an energy source that's balanced and high in nutritional value. To ensure the larvae are provided with optimum growing conditions, the microalgae must be free from bacterial contamination. The health of the larvae is also regularly monitored. Collectors are suspended from the top of the larvae tanks. The larvae, once settled on the collector panels, are grown in the hatchery for a period of up to 2 months. Healthy juvenile shell are then taken from the larvae tank and transported to the farm site on the company's mothership. Modern pearl farm techniques are used. The oysters are held on surface long lines in the ocean. The spat are transferred from collectors to 45 pocket panels. These panels are regularly cleaned and inspected to monitor growth rates and oyster health. In optimum conditions, the juvenile oysters grow quickly. They are eventually transferred from 45 pocket panels to 15 pocket panels. After an 18 to 24-month grow-out period, the oysters are removed from the ocean and transferred back to Escape Bay for nucleus insertion. On arrival at the operating area and immediately prior to the operation, the oysters require pegging. Expansion tongs are inserted and pegs positioned to prevent the shell from closing. Mantle tissue is taken from a selection of shell. This tissue will be inserted following the placement of the nucleus by the technician. The mantle tissue assists with the deposit of nacre on the nucleus or implant bead. The selection of the mantle tissue can also influence lustre and colour. The oysters are transferred to the operating area. After pegging, each shell is placed on the operating rack where a highly skilled technician makes an incision. A sized nucleus is then inserted, followed by the SIBO tissue. The technicians also provide training to local workers so they can manage the seeding program in future years. Over a further period of 18 to 24 months, the oyster will form a number of concentric layers of nacre around the nucleus. This will form the pearl. Selected oysters can be operated at least twice during their lifetime. A detailed shell management system is maintained to assist with tracking the growth and production performance of each oyster throughout the production process. The seeded oysters are returned to the long lines where they're maintained and monitored throughout the production cycle. Harvested pearls are placed in a mechanical tumbler filled with a raw salt-based solution. This removes all the organic material from the pearl. The pearls are then counted and weighed. Stainless steel sieves of 0.5 millimeter increments are used to grade and sort the pearls according to size. The pearls are then sorted according to colour. Once graded, the pearls are polished in a mixture of bamboo chip and paraffin. This coats the pearls in a thin, waxy film. The pearls are then hand polished. These pearls are now ready to be presented to the market for sale. Through the combination of Myanmar's pristine waters, ideal climatic conditions, and Myanmar Atlantic's dedicated management team, we believe our company is poised to become a producer of substantial quantities of high-quality South Sea pearls. Myanmar Atlantic will be a noted producer of fine gems and be the preferred supplier of the world's leading pearl buyers for the exquisite Burmese Myanmar pearls.
Use it for about 12 months actually. So. 8 bay generator shed with the 2 new 10,000 litre diesel tanks. Mercedes GEP 110 Cap 44. Towards the old work shed, expat house, office, fuel, water store, slipway, jetty. Inside the workshop of Escape Bay. Workbenches, ongoing repairs of spray guns, etc. And looking up to the parts store, an open parts store upstairs. This is a 1.5 story building located next to the expat quarters and main office and jetty of eBay. From the upper area, the upstairs parts store.
Yeah, yes, I think like that.
Okay. That's gross. They grow so much better on an outgrowth collected. So these have actually been on these 24 pockets. Because they're not cradled in a pocket, they really get a grip on strongly. It makes them grow stronger. So if we can get these to go for another month, these will go direct to 15s. And yeah, nice growth, nice attachment. They'll go straight into 15 and they'll go well from there. Just a matter of keeping all this other shit off until then. Alright, Hound Dog, I want you to do the next bag change. Yep. 8 spawning, and basically next 2 weeks, happy birthday. These are 1 year old, and this is grown out in Port Maria, never been in another farm, and it just shows that Port Maria, if used properly, can give nice, even growth. And we'll be seeding these at the end of next year. These will be ready to go. Sorry, end of this year we'll be seeding the first of these, end of 2004. So these will be kept here. We're going to consolidate these, fill up a few gaps from the 1 or 2 dead oysters, consolidate these next week, and then they'll be kept here until growing. Barnacle inside the lips, which means we've got another comfortable week. By that time we'll have finished all of the Ross cleaning. It's a little bit more urgent. All the cleaning crews come back to here and we'll be comfortably able to knock this cleaning off, even with the extent of the barnacles. If you can see inside these oysters here, very clean inside. The lips are growing out well beyond the barnacles. So very nice and healthy, as you can see there. So no problem for Grant at the moment. And what you're seeing here is actually the bulk of prime A-graded stocks for seeding, which will start in June. We're going to seed about 50 to 60,000 Fs starting in June, and that'll be the major part of the 100-odd thousand numbers that we seed this year.
Get stuck to the gate, all right. Get stuck to the gate, all right.
Right. I just hope we can stop and clean it now.
Yeah. a bit. That's it.
Welding the ramp by Tuesday night, which means they does overtime.
No, salida.
So just like come back to the ramp. Oh, that'd be a nice surprise, wouldn't it? Yes, tell them I'll pay an extra bonus for all their skies if they get it finished by Tuesday.
Yeah. No, no, no.
This is a bit of chain that I found at the engineering shop, and I just cut it up, and we're just going to do experiments with these. There's some like this, and a couple of different ways. They're going to put them in the water, and Mr. Jeffrey's going to keep an eye on them to see what way's the best. But all the boys like the chain method here. The chain method looks pretty good. This is a lot of floats that they've done here, and they're just making up a few certain different ways. It's going to be one complete line. There's going to be 3 or 4 different ways of tying floats up, and they'll keep a record of it, and they'll let me know and let Joe know which is the best way to go. For changing floats when they're dirty. And one of the other main reasons is for changing damaged floats, which will be a lot easier to take off and put on. With the rope and the floats at 16 mil, and the droppers for the pearl shell net is a 10 mil rope. That's all the rope they got. Here they are, they're cleaning dirty bags. And this is part of the daily work in the workshop here. We're pulling apart, checking the gears. This is one of the young fellas which is pretty good on the outboards. Putting all the new gears in. These are a couple of the outboards that we're putting in new rings, new pistons, checking it all for clearance. You can see the motor's nice and clean. That's what I like to see. This is our little engineer again. He's cleaning the spark plugs up, which is a natural phenomena here, and he's fixing the gear lever up.
Settlement here, but that shows basically that just shows the weed covering that we get, the mud and weed covering.
There's the white one there.
Yeah. So from left to right, we've got a white, we've got green with Christmas tree. Third from the left is normal green 10mm, and on the right hand side is a black 10mm purling rope. So this is actual black purling rope. This is green local rope. We get that from Thailand, buy it in Myek. That's with Christmas tree with the red insert rope, and that is a normal white rope. Normally this white rope is used as an indicator. It's not a very good settling.
Normally they are put in floor for 75 days.
Right.
After to send.
14th of February MPE batch, which is they put in a float up system. And what we're trying to work out is exactly how long. This is about age about day 80, and there's quite a good spread, but that density, I would expect if they keep float up a little bit longer, would we start to drop off this density? What do you think? Now very healthy, but what plan for this? What will they do next? When will they take off? This environment seems to be able to handle that sort of density a little bit better, I think. Wow. Can you lift up?
Oh, this they were pro out the only.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Just lift up.
Yeah, see how thin that is?
That's it. Show you how many pictures I can take for this purpose. It's Also a lot of dead in there, but
200.
But he get them all ready so when they need them. You can see all the girls there, and they're all pounding away.
This really too the density is too high.
Sao thì mà chui đâu anh này?
Chui đấy cô.
Tao đi
Chui
chui
đấy.
hả?
Đây cũng tí này thì mà đá dài như là
Tao ra điện.
đá dài như là.
Cái chain cái đó. Thằng mà cài mấy này tôi bị thả lại.
The next fire me also the first on me. Alright, first on me.
Nào vậy, xuống à? Xuống.
이게 더 사이면요.
후원이요, 후원을 넣지. They look very good.
Yeah.
Turn around, see if it's... Không lý rồi đàng hoàng. Yeah. Very nice.
Takes 6,600. Because 6,675.
This
Yeah, all of it 15. All of
W8?
it 15. Yeah, 6,675.
All right. For me, all these things are too small.
Thì lấy vào tay mình chỉ.
Chèn, chui đó chui chèn nào?
Nó chèn rồi.
Yeah, 15. In there. Mà bè này đi, nên...
Time to put it in gear. Beautiful, look at that. Good. Hey. Like.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
All of the crew down and one guy. Yeah, I think if it's like this, 8 people is enough. Yeah. We just go because the boat driver can also help.
Yeah. One of the girls, kind of go to the wind and
That's a shame about.
There we are, the side hydraulic roller. It's working pretty good. I've got the other one going now, and that should be ready in a couple of days. But they all reckon it's a good idea, so this is what we've done. And here's a bit of a video for you, Joe. The other one's working pretty good, as you just seen on the video before that. This is the other one we're making up. We found some more parts, so we should have 2 of these going by, today's Friday, we should have 2 of these going by Monday or Tuesday, but Craig and Chacha still just want to keep an eye on the other one to make sure that everything's going alright, but here's the other one being fixed up now. We're getting it all ready, so when they need it, it's all ready to go. We're getting it all ready, so when they need it, it's all ready to go. Here we are putting on the all the gear I bought from Fremantle. The motor. You can see the motor there's been painted. You can see the control valve being put on now. Everything's working all right on the other one, and put this one on. The gearbox is a little bit different. The little gearboxes, as you can see, these were the original gearboxes that were here when I originally bought these 2-side rollers. I managed to find all the parts and put them together, and they're working pretty good. So at the moment we've got 2, and Chacha, as I said, Chacha still just wants to keep one going and put this on, and want to have keep them going for trials for a while. So they look pretty good, guys.